Good num morning. We're back with session 2 of Atelier Firis. Last time we got to know Firis and her troubles a little bit, and how desperately she wanted to see the outside world no matter what. And today, well, she finally got to see the outside world, and now we've got our mission. We have a year, or currently 357 days left, to try and pass the alchemy exam. If we do that, we win. We fail it, well, we don't get the good ending. From what I've heard, the time limit isn't too bad, but I'm still going to keep this costume on for now, just to be on the safe side. Yeah, we should be alright. Let's just go back out into the chaos. Oh, you're the one that got rid of those turtles. Thanks. Now I can go draw water from my oasis. Ah, there's another turtle! Did we make a new note, Doc? I think we did. And that's why. We can give him ours. We're not using it. Let's get up there quick and give it to him. Okay, yeah, okay, I'm sure he's up here. I probably could have walked, but doesn't matter. Oh wow, he gave me bombs. Ah, mining bombs. Give the mining bomb and given on a monster. Okay. Use the campfire 5 times. Defeat one of each. Yep. Keep killing punies. Get her 3 blue or green puny balls. Alright, let's try it. Let's see what happens. Report to the traveller. Bomb work. Fucking god. Those spirits don't even look like. Hang on. I haven't picked up any. That's why I don't know what it looks like. my god, how are you still alive? There we go. Trying to see if there was more over there, or if we should be heading back to try and get more of these puny balls. I'm just gonna head back whilst the sun figures out what on earth it wants to do. I like that they got like a natural like sun shadow setting, but they clearly haven't like configured it completely, because it does kind of zip all over the place as you move around. Which is even more apparent when, you know, I'm using the costume that slows down time advancement and it's still doing it. Okay, level 5. E for cure. We've got both a green and a blue. Oh, we just need a green, I believe. Oh no, we need another green and blue. I guess it only counted it for the blue. Those bastards. Oh no, we just need another green. Or not. I guess it was either, so... Let's go rest at the campfire again, get our LP up and then pursue. Oh. The wind blows around the world like a traveller. Even as the sun and moon set, the countless stars fall. Oh, you brought that with you? Of course! I really love this book. Stuff about the outside is written in it. I was always so excited reading it back in town. It's pretty worn out. Did you really read it that many times? Yeah, so many that I lost count. I see. I'm happy you like it so much. Actually, I really like that book too. Oh, that's right. You gave this book to me. Yep. I read that book and yearned for the world outside before becoming a hunter. It brings back memories. Then let's read it together. I'm sure it'd be more fun reading alone. You're right. Then I'll take you up on that offer. Then let's start at the beginning. Oh, even if we were the right level, we can't. We don't have the right stuff. You can make a mining bomb, but not the right level for it. Safety save. We'll just continue heading down. Oh, what's over there? There's a little cutaway in the rock. A cozy little forest space hidden on the side. Neutralizes negative effects on one ally up to feast status. Oh, it's a status curer. Ah. Roots are damaged. Is there anything I can do? You don't possess an item that can fix it. Ah. So there is something we can do with that. And we need to kill 4 of these rabbit things, so we might as well do that while we're here. I can't see, but... Ooh. Oh, just a yellow flower. I was like, that looks new. How big is this space? Oh, there's another campfire here, for goodness sake. I'll get it almost logged on for that quest of using 5. Not that I think there's anything new we can make. No. Unless I want to make more cloth and fluids. I do want to make some new bombs though, because we are going to get low. Oh jeez. Less quality but bigger size. I'll just keep on default for now. I'll use that one first, then we'll put on the next set. Where'd my bomb go that I just made? Never mind. Wait, this is a link? Where's this link to? In the cave in the parched plains. So the idea is that they do want you to kind of get distracted. That's why they give you so long. They want you to get distracted as you all around. I just want to see if I can find another one of those things first. Get this quest done. Yes, hello. Nice. And I keep on going to press L1 to bring up the map. That's going to be a hard habit. There's another camp here. And another fucking cave. South cave. And I think, yeah, I think it meets back up over there. Oh. Yeah, it did alright, so it's come back and check in 3 days. Well, by the time we're done in the cave, it probably will be 3 days. Which makes me think that this game would be shorter than Atelier Sophie. Because if they have to be considerate of that time limit, and, you know, time goes by as quickly as it does... Did I just pick up some... Oh. Or is that for plants then? Oh, no, there it is. Yeah, it was the plant one, okay. Like, it makes me think the adventure will be shorter or a lot easier to kind of figure out where we need to go and what we need to do. Be careful, I might get lost. There are caves that you can enter in various lands. Caves are dark, thus the mini-map is hidden. Exploring them is difficult. However, you must find materials that can't be found outside. You might, or encounter usual monsters. When you find a cave out in the field, you try entering. But just, yeah, make a mental map of where you are, so you don't get lost. I hope you're all doing well, though, and I hope people enjoyed the video I made yesterday. It was a bit of a spur of the moment, but I put a lot of time into it for a spur of the moment. I wanted to talk about the music of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon 2, or Explorers of Time, Darkness and Sky. It was a very important game for me when I was a kid, and the music was a huge part of it, so I wanted to showcase that. Yeah, so I don't know what the fuck happened to our normal bomb, but whatever. Ooh. What? That's a spirit stone. I'm also curious if like, the rarity of certain materials is different. Like, if ones that we found way later in Sophie are going to be earlier in this and vice versa. That's the first time Leanne's leveled up. And we can't proceed any further in this cave anyway, so only a humble waddle. Spirit stone, shards. And we can make... Oh, I know what that is. Not sure what that is. And that's... Oh, yeah, I know what that is as well. Eggs! Eggs! This is a dead end. Oh, there's a chest, though. Oh! Oh, okay. I mean, I guess that makes up for the one we randomly seemingly lost. Let's get out of here. There's another cave we can check out anyway, so I want to go do that. Holy shit. Pop. Zettel, good old Zettel, bottled mid-falsion and leather, and a hand-woven cloth. Good old fucking Zettel. Ah, we can use Zettel. From this, we can then make a no dock, so then we can then put it into a toner slave. What else can we make? Misfortune. We need sus liquid and another minute. We need some wood for you. We're our level. We might be able to make you in a sec. Hey, hey. 75. That's, I'm saving that for later. Holy shit. Look at the size of that thing. I'll use this one. Oh, okay, it lights up perfectly. Now it will be easy to see in dark places. Equipping the exploration lantern brightens up dark caves and other areas. Simply equipping it has an effect. Don't forget to put it on before exploring. I don't need to hold it myself, so Leah doesn't use it to scare me at night. So that's going to be... Yes. Nice. We got our lantern. Because we leveled up, we can make this and we can also make some leather. That's an interesting one. Just straight diagonal. I have to rethink it. If I could spin this, it'd be fine. So we can put that there, so it's not too bad. But we'd be able to mess with it more, is what I'm getting at. That's fine. We can make a no dock to make an eternal slave thing. Can we make it blue? This one's the awkward one, so I have to do it the opposite side. So I can do that. Oh, skill effect. Trait transfer plus 1, horizontal flip, and U-scout. That's how you get horizontal flip? You have to craft something enough times? I hope not, because that's kind of bad. If that's the case. I'm kind of not on board with that if that's the case. Can I have a purple free piece? There we go. Ooh. Let's try it. This is something else. Oh, we can make a mine run as well. Let's do that. And afterwards, I think I've efficiently wasted enough time that we should get out of here. Well, I don't want to lower the quality. Ah, that's problematic. Hang on. You're problematic. Nice. And we learn Angel Ribbon and General Catalyst. I imagine this is the biggest thing you have to be wary of, just losing track of yourself. In the daytime limit. I know you got loads of time, but you know what I mean. It's very easy, just be like, oh, we can make this now, then we can make this now, and then you just, suddenly you've lost an hour. And you've lost like a week in the game, and it's like, oh fuck, I kinda needed that. Because we nearly can make you, but we're a little far off still. We're one level short, but we've got the ingredients. What is speed of Skanda? Okay, speed. Oh my fucking god, Firis, stop coming up with new ideas. Firis, I mean, the neutralizer Y is helpful. Firis, please, we're gonna... You're on a time limit, girl. So it's not that it's a bad thing to get a higher level with this early. It takes some of the edge off later. When they'll be like, hey, you need to make this now quickly. I'll be like, okay. Not sure. I tried making a uni bag. If I had harder materials, it might make it stronger. But first, I got to get used to making uni bags, and then we can make a craft. I got we fully yeah, we spent way too long. Oh dear. Let's save and get moving. Oh yeah, if that's updated, and yeah, I absolutely spent too long. Special nutrients. Do I have special nutrients? No. I'll just have to wait then. Imagine the lanterns into like super dark caves later on. Oh, what have you come up with, little Missy? Oh, nice. Not that I feel like I need to do this, but sure. I'm guessing the fact that we didn't get a quest for this one means there's no like unique treasure chest like tucked away somewhere, so we should just get those resources and leave. Which is fine for the record. It's up to you. I like that it's up to your discretion how much you choose to do and not do. Oh, the little sound effect it makes. Ow. Ah! That's how you do the chain stuff. But okay, it died immediately, so we didn't really get to see all of that. But yeah, okay, I get the memo. So am I right that this links back to the first area over here? Because that was what I was assuming. Yeah, it does. Okay. Okay, this girl can't swim. Also, that was my next thought. My next thought. It's like, can she swim? Was swimming introduced into Atelier yet? It's a camp, which I think is our... I want to say it's our 5th one. Oh, I'm guessing I got it early and didn't realise. Oh, way too low a level. I'm not that fussed about that then. At least not yet. And there's a whole cutaway over here? Oh, jeez. Yeah, I see why they give you a lot of time. Because they expect you to kind of detour a lot. I'll detour a little bit, but I am too time conscious of my own good, so I will eventually like want to, you know, detour and get back on track. I mean, the opposite of detouring. Oh, sweet. Oh, there's another cave up here as well. And I guess it gets a unique track because it's a quest fight. Oh, I didn't even spot the one right behind you. There you go, dude. It's my brain. It's Oh, right. Sure. What's up here? Another cave, and that links around to here. Okay, so it was all. Let me get this map linked up so I know for myself. Alright, so that's kind of the map, and then I guess bottom right we're leaving to get towards the city. Check out the North Cave. That's cute. Goes into a cave and it reminds her of home. I mean, makes sense. Oh yeah, mind mapping is going to be super important in this game. If these caves start to get even remotely big, yeah. Which should be fine for like anyone playing this game really, because of how many fucking people play Minecraft. That entire game is mind mapping. You know, when you go dungeon crawling, you have to remember where fucking everything is, otherwise your only escape is death. Oh, okay, yeah, fine, we'll use this. What if I use the uni bag? Oh, well, that works. Okay. I was betting in the game say, what the fuck are you doing? And the main advice of mind mapping is you don't need to remember like the exact route you took if it's like a long way. You just need to know the general direction you came from. If you remember that, your foot's already in the door. You'll find your way. Because if you just keep heading in that direction, you'll eventually spot things you recognize. So in my head, I always have like an arrow pointing, and when I swivel the camera, I swivel that arrow in my head, so I always know whereabouts I'm going. Alright, Alright, let's rest up and then make the final detour, or the final push down through that south corner. Oh, I didn't even look at how awkward these are. That's fine, we'll make this work. It's the only log we have. Ugh. What the fuck? Look at that. Pickaxe. Yeah, if I'm going to dig through hard things, I need this, a pickaxe. Okay, so you just swing, use it as a weapon. It has a shorter reach than the staff and takes longer to swing, but it can pretty break hard objects. You can swap between it. I haven't really dug for ore yet. That must be my mining debut. Do I have to have it on this first? I do. Oh my god, that, yeah, just next to the LP. That is Super Riser. Is this Riser before Riser? I say that, obviously it's the other way around, but you know what I mean, like, as someone who's like familiarity with it, like, I can see the growth, I can see the journey, like, getting to there. Oh, I'm so close, I should just make something. Nice, and now we can make that thing for that weirdo. He's getting low quality shit. If it's just for quests, he can fucking have what he's given. What the fuck? Whoops. There, I made his fucking key. Oh, is that the key the strange man asked you to fix? Yeah, it's the key that strange man gave me. Oh, and speak of the devil. Who are you calling a strange man? Ah! There's a strange man! Why are you... I'm just gonna open a can while we do this. I've got some orangeade, or orange zero. I figured the key might be prepared by now. But more importantly, stop calling me a strange man. My name is Revi Berger. Revi or Berger, call me whichever you'd like. Or is it Burger? I imagine it's supposed to be Berger. If it was a U, I would have been a bit more like, but no. Then, Revi, my name is Firis. And I'm Leanne. Nice to meet you, Revi. Yes, so how is the key coming along? This is what I have so far. I was able to fix the broken part, but I can't get the rust off no matter what. No, that's fine, you have my thanks. But to be able to fix this, you're quite a talented alchemist, it seems. How about it? Might you be interested in a collaboration? A collaboration? Yes, I have a certain goal, you see, and I believe your alchemy can help me achieve that goal. I'd like to borrow your powers of alchemy from now on too. In exchange, I'll protect you. What do you say? My blade is sharp. I can put a stop to any monster you meet. Wow, you're really strong, huh? It might be reassuring to travel with someone like you. Think about it and let me know. Any time is fine with me. Thank you. I'll let you know, Revy. Very well. You now know Revy. You know, talk to Revy to add or remove him to the party. Oh, I'm not going to say no to an extra person. And I'm guessing this is his weapon. Ah, is this how you get people on and off and get all together? So where is Rev? Revy? Hello? Ah, we've got the resources, but not the level. Oh, did I put the bomb away? That might be what I did. Actually, no, this is what I've got here. So no, I couldn't have put it away. So what the fuck happened? If I leave and go back in, will Revy be there now? Leah, what are you thinking about? Well, we have more travel companions now, right? I was trying to think of efficient battle formations. Characters other than Firis can be rearranged. Oh, Firis is... Oh! I can't remember if that was the same with Sophie, but Firis is locked to the back, which makes sense because she's more frail. And yeah, whoever you have more in front is what your enemy's more likely to target. And the game's saying, hey, that guy you just picked up might be worth putting him up front. He might be the game's Julio. I can almost guarantee that's exactly what they're telling us. Further from the front are more likely to be attacked. Strengths your allies. So yeah, put your defensive bulky ones up front. If you think it through, it should make battles easier. You should remember that too, Firis. Because I thought the reason why there's all these rumours here is because all the other characters are going to be here. And that might still be the case, just not yet. Wow! That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. So you can't take her off your party because she's watching over you. That almost further cements my earlier thoughts that she's not going to stay with you forever. Especially because we can't make any new weapons for her either. It gave me the impression before that she was only going to be a temporary, which is why she's such a higher level than you. And that just kind of reaffirms it to me. Probably when we get to the city or get enough party members to fill up a squad, she'll be like, you don't need me anymore. It'd be nice if we could keep her along, because she's pretty good, but it doesn't quite work like that. I wonder how we get Revi to join then. Because the tutorial said just talk to him, and I can't see him. I digress, let's move. Fresh water's always appreciated. Is that another merchant down there? It is. And that just circles round. Or another person to talk to. Ow. That boy's injured. Hey, you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. This is nothing. No, it's not. You're not fine. Leah. Yeah, we can't leave him like this. Let's treat him like in the Atelier. Hey, can you walk? Yeah, damn it, sorry. Alright, that should do it. You can move now. Awesome. Thanks, long-haired lady. Oh, this is great. I don't feel any pain at all. That's good. Looks like the medicine I made worked just fine. You made it? Huh, it's pretty cool you can make medicine. Are you a doctor or something? Nope, I'm an alchemist. My name's Firis. And I'm Leanne, Firis' older sister. Who are you? Heinz. I'm Heinz. Great to meet you two. Nice to meet you too. By the way, how did you get hurt like that? To tell you the truth, I was fighting a monster earlier. I let my guard down right at the very end. That was why I was injured. I see, so it was a monster. Monsters really are scary. Huh? You scared of monsters? Well, yeah, of course. I thought it was something good. I need to thank you for helping me. I'll protect you from here on out. I'm happy you say that, but is it really okay? Yeah, of course. You can count on me anytime. Just give me a call when you need my strength. Got that, Firis? That's all well and good, but how? Oh, and that's his weapon, got it. I'm looking for something that's like click on it, it says like summon. Maybe it can't be in a camp, it has to be actually in town. Nah, I'll keep what we got. When we're in a much more like stable, comfortable position later in the game, maybe then I'll consider changing costumes, but this has way too much practicality, so it feels rude not to. Okay, yeah, and this is the way to leave. What have you got to say? Oh, alchemist met the other day. Sophie, her medicine works exceptionally well. Oh, an alchemist too? Would you mind making me some no-doc? Fucking Sophie's medicine. Aww. Constantly in her footsteps. That paper's going to be a problem. We'll work around it. We have to work around it because that's just, it is what it is. It's kind of a problem regardless where we fucking put it. Ah. It really is, actually. Jesus, hang on. That one piece is like, just like, that sucked. Nice. How are you doing on money? Okay. The 5 hill. Well, it's like there's a village over there. Still nowhere close to that fucking city. Wow! It's amazing! I've never seen like a view like this! That's right. I was moved the first time I saw it too. Such a stark change from around town. Yeah, it really is amazing. The world's even bigger than this. There are more pretty places and mysterious places. I'm sure there are places like that around the world. Yeah, I'm sure. Probably places we can't even imagine exist. You're right. Oh, outside really is exciting. I want to see more of it. I want to go around and see lots of different places. I don't see a problem with that. I think it's a wonderful idea. Hehe. I'm really looking forward to it. Now view the world map. Yeah, please. Oh, jeez. Signpost the world's own map. World map shows Firis' current location. Major towns like Reisenberg are also shown on the world map from the start. You should check the world map once in a while. Make sure and make your way towards Reisenberg to take the exam. Firis under skill Blue Sky Girl. Aww, better stats when in good weather. That's kind of cute. Not sure what that is. I think I know what that is. So there's home. Hill. So we've got a village space. Then Fushheim. Oh, Reisenberg's on the opposite fucking corner of the map. I thought we was going to go there first, then branch off. Sort of thing. Like, I was getting like, almost sort of like Majora's Mask, where you have Termina and you branch off from it to get everything. That's what I was expecting it to be. I was expecting that to be near the middle. So in reality, we're aiming for Flusheim. And in Flusheim, then probably will be a quest arc that will lead us to getting our first tick. And then we'll be pointed towards maybe like over in this area, there'll be a city, do something there. Then we'll be pointed somewhere maybe down here, do something, and then we'll go to here. So it'll probably actually be slightly more linear. Well, especially when you look at these dotted lines. But this counts this area as a biggish space. This just counts as a middle ground. Interesting. You can't use the landmark swap. You have to actually go there. So yeah, I think it will be more linear. I might be wrong. I've only just started, but that's the impression I'm getting. There's probably going to be an extra space here, and then we'll make it to Fusheim. Which makes me wonder how the post-game will be handled. Well, I say that I've played games that have been relatively linear that have had good post-games anyway, but you know what I mean? There's a risk it could be a bit odd or different. Oh, this is a reused model from Sophie. And this man's looking for hay. Oh, no, he's looking for food. My bad. Bamboo. Coke's Curio. Oh, you're an actual shop. Ooh. Bargain. A new weapon would be nice, considering we can't make one for her yet. Fucking. What? No, I want to look at the trait. What's the trait no price? Does that literally mean you can't sell it? So, blue dots are wandering merchants. What the fuck? The fuck? Whoop, just whip that out. Oh wow! The outside looks like a tent, but the inside's a regular house. It's like a fairy tale. A desk, a bed, a bookshelf, and a big cauldron. What, a cauldron? Why is there a cauldron in the room? Oh, wow, you're very bright-eyed. Sorry, please don't eat me. I had no idea this was a witch's house. I'm sorry for entering without permission. Please don't cook me into a cauldron. No, you're misunderstanding. I'm not a witch. I'm an alchemist. An alchemist? Isn't that like someone who makes medicine and stuff? Yes, that's an alchemist. Oh, thank goodness. You're not a witch. That's true. You look too cute to be a witch. Came across this old odd-shaped tent in the middle of my travels, so I couldn't help but take a look. Didn't realize this was your house. I'm really sorry. Don't worry about it. So then, you also a traveler? Yep, believe it or not, I'm a adventurer. Wait, you said also, so you too? Yep, I'm also traveling with my big sister. Oh, then we're travel buddies. Right, my name's Firis. And I'm, Tiana. You can call me Tia. Tiana Passion. Nice to meet you, Tia. Yep. Hey, is it true you can make anything with alchemy? I'm so interested. I'd love to see it. Come on, please. Maybe not anything, but if you want to see it that badly, I'll show you. Yay, thanks. Wait, oh no. Oh no, I totally forgot. Well, what's the matter? Of course, in the middle of a delivery. Sorry, Firis. See you later. Jeez, she left. Tia, huh? What an energetic girl. That's one way of putting it. Ooh, backpack would be very fucking helpful. I bet that's like a high level though. Oh, no, that's that. $12. Ah, not too far off. Oh, that's the bread. We don't have any wheat and honey, though. I'm still like, where's the other two? Do we really have to make it like a big town first? Let me finish this can. There we go, so I'm not constantly like stopping for breath. No, I don't need to save this yet. We've got 343 days. Those days are creeping down though, I'm not ignorant to that. That is like, oh shit, it does kind of just start to... Oh, and that bread. Actually, do we have our own? That was what was given to us. We could give that away. Just so you get that crest wrapped immediately. Oh, never mind. We need 3. Try to be helpful. I'll wait until we can make our own. I can always guarantee that's you need 3 because they don't want you to do that because we were given that. So make sure you actually make it yourself. Oh, we made something. Or found something. Sweet shoots. Ah. That's cold. Huh? What's this? Oh, it's your first time getting rained on directly, I guess. Firis, this is rain. Rain, so this is rain. I'm soaked. Yeah, getting so excited. How cute. Just be careful about your footing. Rain makes things slippery. Explore the field, weather can change. Current weather here. Weather like sun and clouds don't have any effect, but bad weather like storms and fog have bad effects on exploration. The weather changes more often in some places than others, and some special types of weather. Pay particular attention to weather in areas you've never visited before. For more detail, look in the encyclopedia. I'll do that because I'm kind of curious. Oh, it stopped raining. Seems like it was a passing rain. Don't look so disappointed. It'll rain again. Really? I don't want it to rain again soon. I don't really want it to rain that much, but seeing how much she enjoys it, I can't say that to her. Encyclopedia. I want to see what it says about weather. Oh, they will battle. Whoops. Oh, here we go. There's sun, cloud, rain, thunder, snow, blizzard, fog, and sandstorm. Exchange. Oh, it doesn't give you that much. It just tells you there's a lot of different traits. But this zone is huge. Also, it's not even that it's that big of a zone. It's that it just feels really big because it is compared to Atelier Sophie. It makes me curious what it will be like in Leiden Suel when that one doesn't have the time limit. You know, like if that one will bring it back down to Sophie's level, or if it will keep on expanding, getting bigger and bigger. But then when it pops off in Riser, because holy shit does it kind of pop off in Riser. And it's going to be even more so in Riser 3, considering how open that's going. I should be making an effort to fight some more enemies. I think that won't be big enough, regardless of who I put it on. Yep. Oh, and these were the ones tied to our skills. a landmark over here. Is it this pond? Yeah, the lake. And it curves around as well. All the way up there. Where's that lead? That's cute. Where's this go? Other than directly into her thighs because it's a steep hill. It's why Rise's thighs make sense. Is that as much as everyone just turned it into a meme and like horny culture completely devoured it, it made sense because she was a traveler all her life. Of course she would have some like thickness to her. It was extremely logical as we like completely loot this farm. The farmer's gonna come back later on and be like, "What the fuck? What happened to all my crops?" And it's just some little bean running off in the distance. It's like, yeah, adventure. A forgotten flower garden. Never mind, it's ours. Oh, I should have just done this when it was those 3 enemies before. I completely forgot it had insane range. So we need to head east, I believe. There's a camp coming up so we can ditch all the stuff we just picked up. Oh, rock cookie! Has anyone fucking here yet? The game was so like nonchalant. It was just like, oh yeah, you can just talk to them and get them in. And I was like, okay, sweet, we can build a team up. Where are they? Hang on 1 second. Yeah. Can we make these rock cookies? Yes, we can. Okay, we can at least fill up this one. It still feels like, just not having a catalyst is our best choice because we can just get that bonus usually. Rock cookies! Still can't make that. Hey, made it. Hey, man, how you doing? I've been making a bit of progress, and I am wearing this costume because it makes the time advancement slow down. Just so I can be a little bit more relaxed about my exploration, not worry about the time creeping up as much. Pretty good. Good to hear. Oh yeah, you got thingy, didn't you? Fairy Fencer. How is that? Is this? Where's this go? Before I start going around to explore. Okay, it's another cave, so we can just pop our head in probably. I don't need to worry about that. I mean, probably not, but so I haven't played it yet. Oh, because I saw you started ripping the soundtrack and putting it on your channel, which I can speak from experience. I'm very appreciative of, because that was something, and I was gonna. I forgot to mention it once. I was in Kurumi 2 and managed to defeat the Mahjong. Hey! And I didn't realize this, but I wanted to tell you. I was going to mention it yesterday during your stream. I didn't realize until just by chance was scrolling through when I first got into Mary Skelter and got into the soundtrack and wanted it on my phone. I just searched it on YouTube. The tracks I got and the tracks that I YouTube to MP3 to put on my phone were the ones you uploaded, and I was like, fucking small world. So now you got his poker and the legend playthrough. But in Kiwami 2, you can do Game Plus Legend. So if you like 100% it and get like the infinite ammo like murder gun, you can breeze Legend. I'm pretty sure that's one of the ones you can NG Plus. The only one I can remember not really being able to, I think, was Zero, which is the one I really wish you could the most because of how long that game is anyway. Yeah. Also, the game said I can equip new party members when I get them. Do I have to wait until I get to a town? I prefer being a Jedi Master. Fair enough. Before I can equip people, because they're not around my base. And it'd be nice, because I've got 2 people now. Well, 2 extras. Can this enemy die? Thank you. Might see the infinite kind of ammo. Yeah, there's nothing funnier than, you know, the big Mano v Mano grand finale, and then just pulling out a Glock. I remember, like, on my blind playthrough, Ryuji go to fight 2 when he uses the sword. That I just brought out a shotgun. Because I was like, I'm not fucking dealing with this shit. But when it was the last fight, that was the fist v fist. That one I did legit on my first playthrough. I just had like PTSD. Oh, I forgot you can't bring up the map when you're inside caves. I just got like mad PTSD because I was like, the penultimate boss has a gun or has a weapon. Nah. After Kiwami 1, nah. If the penultimate boss has a weapon, he will suffer first. So I'm making a comedy attack. Yeah, I thought it would be great. Actually, let's turn in what we've got, just so because we haven't got a backpack yet. Oh, sorry, my question was, how do you equip new party members? Because the game told me they would show up in the Atelier. And the only person who's around the Atelier when I looked around is Big Sis. Firis! I came to see you again! Oh, Tia! Firis, is she a friend of yours? Oh, let me guess. Are you Firis' big sister? You're so pretty! My name is Tiana. Please call me Tia. I'm Leanne. Nice to meet you, Tia. Nice to meet you too. So, Firis, I came by today because I wanted you to show me alchemy. Remember, I ended up not being able to watch last time, so... Oh, that's right. Let's get started, Tia. Want to come this way? Oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait. This is amazing. Just by stirring it, an item forms inside the cauldron. Leanne. What, am I pronouncing it wrong? It's like magic. Wait, magic? Firis, are you a witch after all? No! Are you going to eat me? That's a layer. Maybe another. Leone. Okay, I'll try. I'm not going to eat you. I told you I'm an alchemist, not a witch. Sheesh. Seriously, Tia. Sorry. I got excited about alchemy. I got carried away. But you really are amazing, Firis, making things like that. I'm so impressed. You really think so? That synthesis was an easy one. And wasn't that amazing? No, that's not true. I could never do something like that. Thanks for showing me, Firis. I had a lot of fun. It was great. I'm glad. Oh no, I forgot the delivery again. Gotta go. Thanks again, Firis. Bye. Serious. I can see that. Wait, is it Leanne or Leanne? It's just to me when I read that, I was like, oh, that reads like a Leanne. There's no one else in here, so I'm like, I know there's more party members. The game tutorialized me on equipping new party members, so how do I fucking do it? The game also tutorialized me on formations. So do I just need to wait until I get into a town? Because the game made out they would be around the Atelier for me to just run up and talk to them, like Leonie here. Is it in a different way? Yeah, that's fair enough. I don't know why I'm running around in circles. I should be checking to see if I can make something. Oh, do I need to make a weapon for them first? Is that the problem? Do they not have a weapon so they won't show up? I can make another angel with him, so Leonie has it. Yeah, the reason why I brought it up is because I met a dude who wanted me to fix his key, and when I did, he was like, oh whoops, let me put this here. When I did, he said, oh, I'll protect you, and I was like, alright, cool. And then I found this little kid who I healed up, and he said, oh yeah, I'll protect you, and I was like, okay, cool, that's 2 party members. How do I equip them? You can have the better one. Alright, so we need to kind of... I'll just warp to the lake. First. Firis and Liani makes me ship him so hard. Firis. Wait, you mean, this Liani? The one who's the older sister to Firis. And so, in my mind, immediately off limits for shipping because they're siblings. Or did you mean that girl we were just talking to, Tina? And you got the name modelled? Because Tina's cute. There's a lot of white dots. Oh, there's a farm over here. Oh, is she actually, like, not or something, or an adopted sister or something? What's up, kid? Yellow flowers? I'm pretty sure I have some yellow flowers. I have a lot of yellow flowers. But that's fine. She's, in my mind, that's still big sis. I mean, like, for me personally, I'm the youngest of 4 siblings, but none of them are full siblings. They're all halves. But I've never once considered them halves, so I'd probably be in the same mindset if I had an adopted sister or something. I'd just be like, no, you're still sister. I mean, unofficially, I technically do have an adopted sister, but that's extremely unofficial. My older sister's best friend has literally spent a better part of a decade being looked after by my mum. And so she's kind of like, although not officially adopted in the family, it's always kind of been treated as like the extra of the family, you know? Oh, this place is so idyllic. I probably said that word wrong. I don't speak this language. Yeah, this is Mershon. This village thrives on livestock and farming. Really? Ah, there's a weird building over there. That's a windmill. That's a windmill? It uses power of the winds to mill flour and draw water. Oh yeah, I noticed. Like, frame 1. Frame 1, I was like, oh, Leanne really fucking loves Firis. I was like, man, they're really fucking close siblings. Like, when, Firis has that argument with her mother and storms out and refuses to go back. Suddenly having Leanne, like, show up, or say Leonie, show up and be like, I get that you're not getting along with Mum, but the fact that you didn't even visit me, how dare you? And I was like, oh, okay, she really fucking loves her sister, got it. It's a windmill. Use the power of the wind to mill flour and draw water. Is that so? It turns with the wind? How interesting. Characters absolutely adorable when I shoot Firis with. Yeah. Oh, I'm imagining that's the one I saw in the opening, like, anime intro, where they're, like, butt heads and Leanne's in the background, like, scratching her head, like, what the fuck do I do with this? So, Firis, with a village this size, I wouldn't be surprised if a licensed alchemist lived here. Of course, no absolute guarantee, but, well, how about we look for one? Oh, yeah, okay, let's go gather information, Oh, is this Speaker the Devil, perchance? Like, girl, could you be from this village? Excuse me. Do you live here? That's what I want to ask you. How rude. Do I look like I'm a villager? With this outfit? I'm sorry, I'll let it slide. So what do you want to ask me? Oh, well, I want to know if an alchemist lives here. Alchemist? You're looking for an alchemist? Well, then you're in luck. I happen to be an alchemist. A top level one at that. There she is, yep. A top level alchemist is amazing. And you look to be about my age too. I know, right? Feel free to be impressed. Well then, I have a favour to ask of you. Could you write a letter of recommendation for me? Huh? Actually, I'm an alchemist myself. I'm travelling to take the license exam. Please, you really are a top-level alchemist. Would you write my little sister a letter of recommendation? Oh, well, that's... Oh, yeah, she was all fucking talk. I'm so sorry, I can't write a letter of recommendation yet. That is to say, I'm on my way to take the license exam myself. Huh? Even though you're a top-level alchemist? That's right. I'm top-level, but I haven't passed the exam yet. So what you're saying is, you were talking out your ass. Hey, I said I'm sorry. To make up for it, I'll fill you in on something. There is a licensed alchemist living in this village. I just got a letter of recommendation written for myself. Dion is his name. He runs the atelier over there. You should ask him there. If you want a recommendation letter... You should ask him there if you want a recommendation letter. Sorry, my brain just read that weird. Anyway, I need to get going. I need to give her like a really snobby voice. She really strikes me as that kind of person. About the letter of recommendation. I'm really sorry. I'll see you around. Bye-bye. Oh, strange girl. She didn't seem like a bad kid, though. Heh. Well, for the time being, I guess we have to go visit the atelier she told us about. I want to see Firis get mad. If they're going to clash heads, I want to see her get mad. I want her to go, this bitch! Yeah. Just to hear something like that come out of little Firis. Eat bread. Private home. Where's... That's his vibe. Yeah, no, I'd never expect them to be. I never expect them to be. They're wholesome. Locked. Okay. I had to poke her head in. We've got to do the obligatory check. No, we still need wheat flour. We're in a village with a farm. We should be able to get some wheat flour soon. Sophie 2 deviates, that's from a tad, and it's done incredibly well. Yeah, the biggest, absolute, most bonkers shock to me when I was buying and going through Atelier games, like my collection, was seeing that Sophie 2 is rated a mature, or rated an 18 in the UK. I was like, what the fuck happens in that game? Like, all the rest are either 12s or 16s at most. And I just saw Sophie 2 as an 18. I was like, what the fuck happens in that game? For it to be rated 18, because it wouldn't get an 18 for just, you know, having fan servicey content. There's either swearing, there's either gore, or there's something horrific for it to get that. Because there's no way they would let themselves just have that age rating, you know? If it wasn't for a good reason, I'd like to think. Or something of the sort. So is it just then what is it? You don't have to tell me if it's spoilers. I'm just like, what? Like, when I saw it, I was just like, what? You know? I don't know. This is freaking news to me, man. I don't. It said because if you check the parent guidance for it, it says parent guidance level 9, which is the highest level, so it's an 18. And I was like, what? Anyway, let's go see this alchemist. All right, that's all for the parts. The shape looks a little distorted, but it's probably fine. All right, now, don't forget the tools. Oh, maybe it's safer to bring screws too. Excuse me. Whoa! What's with again above a T? Surprise me. Could you be a customer? Sorry, I have to go and fix a windmill right now. So, if you have any business, please come back later. See you. You didn't try and stop him? Like, hey, I need a letter. And he's gone. What are you going to do? He said he was going to head out and fix a windmill. Waiting here is pointless. Anyway, I guess we should go to the windmill, see how he's doing. Here's Celine Dion. Let's follow him to the windmill. If we can get this letter recommendation, like, without having to do too much or detour too much, to be honest, even if it takes longer to get our second and third, it will be extremely telling of how long this game will be, to me. Extremely telling. Also, where the fuck is he? Because if we can already get our first one, then, like, yeah, this game will be shorter than Sophie. I'm already kind of expecting it to be a little shorter than Sophie for the main campaign, considering it's just past the exact... Oh, hang on, I'm getting a phone call. Give me a minute. Right, I'm back, but probably only for a couple minutes, because that was my stepfather calling, and he was like, hey, I ordered a new chair, and it's arriving today, can you, like, please keep an eye out to get it? And it comes at the door. I was like, yeah, sure, dude. Because my stepdad, he has an office at his work, but he also has an office at home, and the chair that he has at home, like, It's not like a proper office chair. It's a dining chair that he put a pillow on, so it's more comfortable for him to sit on. So, so for a while, he's been like, I've been like, dude, Ants, get a fucking chair. And he's like, all right. Especially because a lot of his work schedule changed very recently, so he doesn't go into the office anywhere near as much as he used to. So being able to have the office at home, it's like fucking sit comfortably, you know. But yeah, that's all. He was just calling. But sorry, to go back on what you were saying. Firis is easily the shortest, but Line Sewell is the longest. I'm actually looking forward to that because after I finished Sophie, I started engaging in like the more of the general community and like talking about like my experience with Sophie and what I liked about it and whatnot. And the amount of people who was like, dude, you're gonna fucking like Line Sewell. I was like, oh really? I was like, no, you really are gonna fucking like it. I was like, oh, I hope so. How much of a good relative you are. My family and I have a solid amount of distance between us. That's unfortunate, but it can't be helped. Sometimes it happens. Like, I mean, I've spoken about it before, but my natural father, we don't talk anymore. We haven't spoken in literally a year now. It was last September we broke off. And like, well, I say I broke off. I put my foot down. And then I'd had enough of shit, so I cut him off. And so I was mental. But it's like my mum, if you haven't gathered any streams already, my mother is priority number one. I am a bit of a mummy's boy. Mother is priority numero uno, no matter what happens. If she texts, I stopped, even if I'm streaming to see what she's texting me about and checking things. But my stepdad, Ants, he's kind of like a buddy to me. He's not. I've never really looked at him as a stepdad. He's always just been a mate. And then I've got my older sister, who is like my first buddy, like my first friend, you know. Like it was like we were very close. Although we live on the opposite end of the fucking country nowadays, just because university and life took us in different directions. Well, for her, university, me, life. But, you know, about my mother, because a lot of I don't think happens with it. Yeah, and that's why I'm not going to ask you to start talking about shit. I'm open about shit because that's just me. That doesn't mean for a second I expect anyone else to be. It's just me. It doesn't bother me talking about those things, so I just end up talking about it a lot. I should do it, okay? Wait, you two from earlier. You came all the way here? Come to think of it, I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm Dion. I work as an alchemist in this village. Dion, Maya? Dion. You're just Dion. I don't care if your last name. I don't know how you pronounce that. I'm Firis. I'm trying to take the alchemy exam. My name is Leonie. My brain can't. She's fucking Leanne, alright? She's Leanne. I'm escorting Firis. Firis and Leanne. Please. Okay, pleased to meet you. My brain can't compute the spelling. My dyslexic ass brain can't handle it. And did you have some business with me? Yeah, you're a licensed alchemist, right, Dion? If it's okay, could you write me a letter of recommendation? I may be a licensed alchemist, but I just recently passed the exam myself. No matter about the recommendation, I would love to write you one, but I'll need to test your capabilities first, for form's sake, I'll give you a few assignments. Dion! Whoa, what's going on, everyone? A monster appeared in the village. Can you do something about it? My cow ran away. Please go find it. You want to take the lead a bit too seriously, am I? Whatever people are comfortable with. Yeah, it's literally like, I always try and pronounce things correctly if I can help it. It's just my brain. I know someone called Leanne who was spelt that way. So my brain can't fucking do it, you know? My brain is like hard locked. So I've just got to accept that's not happening. The trees yielded too much fruit that I can't keep the harvest. I'm sorry, but please lend a hand. Oh, and I'm guessing this is our free... So in that prologue, when you have to do things around the village, was that literally setting up how the rest of the game will be? Find an alchemist, do a triage of like 3 smaller quests, and then you move on? Well, he starts at once. I don't know. You might be very busy. You might just forget about your letter if you leave things as they are. Dion, can I help you with some of your tasks? That would be a great help, but is it really alright? Of course, the work will get done faster if we divide up the tasks anyway. So Leanne is the localized name. Oh, what's her Japanese name? Like, is it more like Leonie? Like I know they pronounce it Leonie, but you know what I mean? Like, is it more written out different as well? Yeah, I'll do it. Or is it like, you know, the Xenoblade games, where like in Japan, almost all the characters have radically different names? The version calls it Leonie, as in Leonie-san. So it's literally a play off like the sibling wording, got it? As in like Nisa, that kind of thing. Alright, let's start helping Dion. First, I need to ask the details about these problems. Talk to the lady in front of the house. The man in front of the windmill. What the fuck? Hang on. And help Dion. Just help the man. Yeah, it's a bad pun. Yeah, but that's what makes it fun. That's what makes it great. If I just do that so we know where they are at all times. Alright, let's start. Thanks for filling in for Dion, young lady. What I need to do is look for my cow. There's a pasture near the village, but it seems the fence broke and it ran off. Please, find it before a monster does. I understand, but where could it have gone to? Yeah, if I knew that, I wouldn't be so worried. Hold on. My runaway cow is a glutton. That one sniffs out the scent of hay right away. If you spread hay about, the scent might lure it back. I'll leave it up to you. So we need to get hay, and then we need to... Okay. Can I, like, place a pin on it now? Or do I have... Is it because I haven't been everywhere in the village? I can't. Let's go look around the rest of the village. The main thing on what I'm kind of... And it's a dumb thing to be excited for, because it's just a character design. But I've, like, as soon as I saw it, it's like, oh, okay, I want to play this just to see her. There's this character that's in, like... When you're going to do something? Yeah, I'm waiting for the truck to arrive. He just told me the truck's on its way, so I've just got my eye out. As soon as the truck arrives, yeah, I will have to go for a minute. Oh, pop a tent, yeah. Oh, I just want to look around the village. But I can kind of see, as I said, I always talk about... Actually, let me finish my first point, and then we'll go back to this point. Because I never even got to that. I saw a character design, and it's in like one of the teaser images, and it's like a more elegant lady with like a top hat and like almost like a feminine suit, almost like a steampunk suit. And I was like, okay, she wins. She's got my attention. Like immediately, I was like, okay, I like that design. I want to play this game just to see if I can meet her. There, we got some hay. I'm sure, because I don't know what that is yet. Do I really have no milk and no donor wood? Is there anything else I have any? I don't have any of this. You can just buy a uni bag. We could buy more of these, because there was a bloke who wanted them. Oh, whoops, we can only sell what's on us. Okay. Let's go see what this one wants, and then we'll head back and rest. Adorable Sundere talks a big game, but he's freaking adorbs. Oh, a van just pulled up. Hang on, hang on. Let's see if I can quickly just bolt back to home. Because at least I know then time won't move, sort of thing. Oh, this was the book we brought. We know the leather and a craft. Firis. Yeah, okay, we learned something. Alright, back in just a sec. Alright, I'm back. It's all sorted. Took me a minute longer because I decided, you know what, instead of just leaving it at the door, I'm actually just going to take it up and put it in his office for him. Just so it's out of the way sort of thing and done, so it just took me an extra minute. But yeah, One Man, I 100% know of that game. I saw it on the PlayStation Store by chance, went, what the fuck is it? And so I'm aware of that game. But yeah, I'm having fun with Firis so far. I can kind of see almost what's like the repetitive nature it's probably going to be. You know, get to a town, do a bunch of objectives, get the thing, move on to the next town, do a bunch of objectives, get the thing. Then once you've done 3 of them, book it to the main city and pass the final exam. But but it's a working formula. Nah, I don't need to rest just yet. Let's go talk to this lady, like I was gonna. You'll be helping my work in Dion's place, right? Oh, thank goodness. It's a bounty for sure. There's so much fruit is ripened all at once. My harvesting can hardly keep up. My orchard is just outside the village. Please pick up as much as you can. You can hand what you've harvested off to me. Thanks again. No problem. I'll pick plenty for you. Kind of miffed on Riser 3. I'm excited for it. It's going to be the last one of like the secret saga. So whatever ever Atelier comes after it, we'll probably start a new era. We'll probably start a new saga or whatever. And I'm curious to see how they'll wrap it up, because it's based a year after 2, and 2 is already based 3 years after the original. So Riser's an adult, you know? I think she's actually like one of the older, if not the oldest protagonists now in the series, because she's at least 22. So far, the more miffed I thought was the trilogy's end than its continued story. I am curious though, like, I think it'll be interesting when I have, you know, knowledge after doing all of this, all the mysterious games, going into Riser and seeing how my perspective changes on it, seeing what I like more now I have knowledge of the older games, or what I like less because of it. And then, you know, being able to fully experience Riser 2 and hopefully 3 not too long after its launch, depending on how quickly it takes us to get through all of this. Because after we're done with Firis, I'll honestly have to look at the schedule a little bit. Like, because I will want to jump into Lied and Sewell pretty quick, but if this game, for whatever reason, ends up taking a while and whatnot, I don't want to be in the middle of Sewell and... Lied and Sewell, sorry, and Sonic Frontiers drops, because I'm going to want to dedicate a stream to that. Okay, it's not very memorable. Just soundtrack quality, I find it subpar. And I want nothing more with ARPGs. Action RPGs can be, if done right, are brilliant. There are several I can think of that I genuinely had a huge blast with. Final Fantasy 12 is a good one. I love 12. It's a bit janky, it takes a bit to get used to, but once you do, it's great. I loved the more actiony style they did with that one, because it wasn't even really an action. It was still turn-based, but everything happened in real time. There was no stopping to start a fight, so it gave a more actiony feel to it. Just every single command and action had a wait time for it. And Berseria was phenomenal. I love Berseria. I like Tales of Arise's combat as well, even if it felt slightly more limiting. And to be fair, the only problem I had with Riser 1 is that I wasn't too keen on the fact you only really control one character at a time. You don't get to like have full control on all 3 of them. You kind of control one and influence the others. And then you just pick which one you want to control. And it's like, I kind of wish you could do a little bit more with that. That's why I liked with Blue Reflection 2. Is that although technically it's a similar field where you control one character and influence the 2, at any point you can press a button and just make it manual control all the way for all 3 of them. So you could alternate depending on what the situation better suited. Any 1 or 2 should make a difference. I was joking, Leah. Leonere! Yeah, I can hear her in the voice now. I'll hop back. I'll pick them all without eating them. Yes, that's it for Berseria is one of my all-time favorite games, and easily my favorite Tales of game. But at the same time, that's also the only one up until that point I liked. I think I've said it before. I just never clicked with the series. In Berseria, I eventually just tried on a whim and loved it. Oh, some good old peaches. Creed fan and fan of Elder Scrolls, but Ryza just doesn't do it for me, and that's fair enough. Listen, my biggest shock and surprise getting into these Atelier games is how many people have told me they're not the biggest fan of Ryza, and I was like, really? But that's like, it's kind of almost ironic that the one that I don't want to say mainstream because it is still kind of niche, but the one that, you know, really took off and sold super well is the one that people aren't that keen of, yet casually people loved it. And like, even I liked it. I said I really liked it. I just find it interesting how it works like that. Fun when it comes to RPGs. Yeah, but I get what you mean. I am really hoping that this Assassin's Creed Mirage, the one that's just going back to basics, actually does and scraps all the RPG numbers, because it made the game so fucking boring to me. Whereas it feels more to non-hardcore fans. Yeah, but there are some games where they'll make a new approach that definitely isn't necessarily focused for old fans, and it will still be enjoyable. Like, the big one for me was Final Fantasy 15, because, you know, I can't help myself always reference that. 15 advertises itself as being built for both newcomers and old-timers, but it really isn't. It's a complete reinvention of the formula, designed to bring in a new audience, even if it alienates the old. But I still liked it for what it is, even if, yeah, I did feel a little alienated. Access, but the issue of using that term sounds condescending. No, you can say something's easier to access or easier to get into without it just being, oh, it's the dumb version, because it's not. As I said, Ryza was my first Atelier game, and I really enjoyed it. And it's like, you know, after like Blue Reflection 2 and whatnot, it helped inspire me to want to try these older games. And so far, I really enjoyed it. And for Gust, that's probably like, I'm their perfect customer, because I'm exactly what they want. You try out the new game that's built for newcomers, and then once you're interested, go back and try the old ones. So it's like, I'm like they're probably sitting there like rubbing their hands together that I exist as a customer. Also, I should go back and check. Like, how many resources? Okay, they're nectar fruit. They look like peaches, but paler. They look like booty cheeks still, because of course they do. My concern with the change of format and not being into it because of the OG mechanics. Yeah. I don't know. I try and be more, like, not open-minded, because that's the wrong way of putting it. It has nothing to really do with being open-minded, but more accepting. Because of course these companies are going to reinvent the wheel. No matter how much it may seem that they don't need to, or that they don't need to change things and simplify things, any game, or any franchise for that matter, will always stagnate eventually. Oh, do I have to wait till daytime? Is that why this is locked? And so what do you do other than, you know, keep on trying new things to bring in a new audience to fill in for that stagnating old that might start to be drifting off? Okay, now it's day... Oh, you're here. There you go, I got all the booty fruit. I probably should change and find it. I've reached the up end. Yeah. I do get what you're saying, don't worry. I'm just trying to think how they'll put it. I think what will be the more telling thing, personally, is that once Ryza 3's out, whenever they start a new saga, whatever it may be, they might do another, like, return to a previous game, like a 4th Dusk or a 5th Mysterious, you know, anything like that. When they eventually do make a new saga, I think that will be the most defining. That will be the most telling. But I didn't genre shift. Yes, they refined it. Difference is, that's a pure action game, not an RPG. And also, they didn't just refine it. A lot of people, that's like Devil May Cry 1 to 3 reinvented Dante's combat and reinvented action games. Devil May Cry 4 added an extra character who played completely different. DMC as much as I don't like it, the reboot had a completely different gameplay formula in of its own. DMC5 added V and added alterations to the boss mechanics and systems to make it smoother, and added an autoplay mode to introduce newcomers to the series without having to worry so much about combo building. They still did do things to make things looser and easier. However, JRPGs, turn-based JRPGs, as much as I absolutely fucking adore them, they do not make money anymore. They just don't. Persona 5 was the exception and not the rule, and the proof is Soul Hackers 2. Soul Hackers 2 sold miserably. There's reports anywhere, like it failed to break, I think it broke 90,000 units, which for Atlus, when you consider Persona 5 broke 1 million, is miserable. Turn-based JRPGs just don't sell, so a lot of companies do feel like they need to reinvent the formula, that they do need to try and make them more actiony, to try and get in a casual audience. I mean, heck, Final Fantasy abandoned turn-based RPGs straight up after 10. Genres, what I'm saying is, elements about shifting genres. Yeah, and I agree, but money talks. That's the problem. I'd love for them to stay as turn-based RPGs, because I love that franchise and love that genre. But as a business, you will look at that and be like, they're selling less, because they are. Because I like 10? Yeah, I like 10. But you know, like, they don't sell what they used to. JRPGs are becoming more niche because there's less casual interest. It's not like in the 90s, where the reason why JRPGs were always so big in the 90s and early 2000s is because they were the only games that were longer than like 3 hours. You know? Everything else would be done in an afternoon. But RPGs would have this longevity about them because of the mechanics and the systems, not just, you know, their plots and world. So I'm concerned that there'll eventually be nothing out there for me. I think there always will be. There will always be a niche, and there will always be smaller companies that want to do it. It's just, I don't know how much they will always be mainstream. The easiest example, actually, is actually Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry 5 proved and completely brought back the pure character action genre. Because after DMC4, it well and truly died. Because they were all either extremely low budget, or were extremely compromised. They were either low budget, like Transformers Devastation, or were compromised, like Metal Gear Rising, where Mission 5... It's only 7 missions long, and Mission 5 is just Mission 3 backwards. Or Nier Automata, where it's a big open world action game, but the world is kind of bland and lacking in detail and doesn't have that much going on in it. All the time, you know. Devil May Cry 5 is the one that kicked the door down. I went, no, you AAA major league hyper detailed action games still exist in the market, and it brought a brand new attention to it. So I almost feel like we need that for JRPGs to get that kind of resurgence. Like, we need, like, Persona 5 kind of did put JRPGs on the map again, but like I said, Soul Hackers 2 sold miserably, so the proof is it's not enough. We need Project Refantasy. We need Atlas. We need that to come out and be in like a JRPG and be like top quality, AAA quality sort of thing. We need Yakuza 8 to be really fucking strong with its RPG mechanics, and maybe even Persona 6. We need like a proper like triple decker, almost like a smallest time span, deliberately to try and put it back in the spotlight, and then smaller games will start doing better again for it, because that's just how it works in the market. One of those aspects I don't quite grasp. Yeah, Persona 5 was such an odd one, because it had a really awkward advertisement campaign. It got delayed countless times, and yet when it came out, it brought Atlus into the mainstream and sold over like 1 million units. It was absurd how well it did. Enjoy the main stories. I don't get the hype. That's fair enough. I liked the characters. I had problems with the story, but I liked the characters and I liked the character writing. I still vastly prefer Persona 2 and 4 in general writing, because Persona 2 tackled some extremely mature topics, and Persona 4 was designed to be a beginner's Persona, and so it's a lot more laid back, and I think it worked out because it was more laid back, in my opinion. So Minnie, Ma, you're a great help. Confidants and OSTs were wonderful though. Yeah, even if the confidants were just an enhanced version of Persona 3 and 4's social links, I like the fact that every rank gave you something. In Persona 4, it was only actual like comrades in battle that gave you something for the ranks, and in Persona 3 you got fucking nothing. You only did social links to get the experience bonuses in Fusion. But then Persona 3 was also the experiment, which is why that game's social links are all over the place in quality. It's got some amazing ones, like a man who's like deathly sick, and you know throughout the like his social link that he will probably die very soon, and you get to see a completely different perspective of how he views the world and what he wants to do. But then on the other side of it, you have an extremely egotistical, arrogant bully who never learns his lesson throughout his whole social link, and you're like, man, the quality difference here. Like, Persona 3 is all over the place. I still like P3, but fucking, it's aged. Anyway, sorry. But the OST is absolutely, and that applies to every Persona game. As much as I dog on it, even the PSP remake of Persona 1 has a good soundtrack. It's just not my cup of tea compared to the original PS1 soundtrack. But Atlas and music is like go hand in hand. Like Soul Hackers 2 soundtrack's great. Shin Megami 10, fucking SMT4 on 3DS, that soundtrack is so fucking good. It's really atmospheric, but it's so good. You hear like underground Ueno for the first time, and it's just like you feel like you're in a whole different world because the music is so powerful. Like the player's Femc. Yeah, that's only in Persona 3 Portable, the one that's coming to all platforms. Which I can almost guarantee is why they picked Portable over Festival. Because Festival had an extra campaign based after the main story, and Portable didn't carry it over, but it instead gave you an option to play as a female main character. And Portable's the one they picked. So Festival's extra content won't be in it, but you will get Femc when that comes out to all platforms. And to be honest, if I was in Atlas's shoes, yeah, I would have picked Portable too. I know a lot of people will miss the extra content that Festival had, because it's not, the main game's still the same. It was like an extra side for the story called The Answer, which explained a few more details of the plot, and if I'm being totally honest, wasn't that good. I didn't enjoy it at all. It just felt like a weird extension that just didn't need to be there, like a director's cut kind of thing, where Life is an Awesome Song. Oh, absolutely. The only other thing you'll be losing in Portable, and once again, it doesn't matter that much, but because it was originally a PSP version, it couldn't store on those UMD discs all the animated cutscenes. So instead of playing the anime cutscenes, they show text boxes explaining, and maybe you'll see a sprite, or maybe a piece of artwork to kind of demonstrate what the cutscene was showcasing. So some of like the actual animation impact that would have made on the original P3 is missing, but it was just a compromise for the time. I say that we don't know anything beyond the fact they're basing it on Portable, so they might re-include those anime cutscenes in the console re-release. They might do it. We don't know yet. It's just if it is just a straight port, then no, there won't be animated cutscenes in P3P. Oh, are you sure? Thank you so much. To see them, Atelier. I'm glad you like them. Thank you so much for your help. Okay, so we need to go look around more to find that pasture, because I don't think that's popping up on the map yet. Also, I didn't realise our LP was kind of low, so I should probably deal with that. To be honest, the only Persona games that I wasn't keen on, because I didn't mind the Persona 3 and Persona 5 dancing. As much as a lot of people didn't like them, and yeah, it was really fucking lacking in content, I didn't mind them for what they were. The only games I struggled with were, honestly, the Persona Q games. Those games are the epitome of too many cooks. There's way too much going on in those games. Way too many characters, way too much small things you have to worry about, and it just gets to a point where it gets draining. And so I just struggled, and it's the same in the sequel, unfortunately. Whereas I've got to finish Aisha and figure out how to both complete the game and then complete hard mode. I am, like, I'll say it'll be a while off, but I am super curious about, like, how much it grew from the Dusk trilogy. Like, I want to try out the Dusk games at some point. As I say, it's just, it'll be a while yet. Because I can almost guarantee, actually no, I'll put this one here. When I eventually get all caught up as much as I want to do, because like I said, we're doing basically 7 Atelier games. You know, Sophie, Firis, the Twins, Sophie 2, and then the Riser trilogy. By the time I finish Riser 3, I'll probably want to take a break from Atelier games. But when I eventually get to it, I would love to try the Dusk games and just see what they're like. comparable to most, they're all separate universes. Yeah, and that's fine. I just want to experience it for myself. Can we get something interesting on this? Stable effect, low price, destruction up. Infinite Slayer, that's kind of badass sounding. Arts finisher. I'll make this the one green, just so we can get that boosted. So I'm focused on Asia that I haven't done. Eshalogy on Chanel, or Chanel, or Chalet, whatever that is. Well, there's no like mysterious nor mysterious like secret. Is that Charlie? How on earth do you pronounce that? I'm guessing that is the Dusk trilogy. Ireland's its own can of worms, so yeah. Surely. Ah. Nice. And then this can just go here. Hey, level 11. Oh, we can make wheat flour, nice. It surely has to be surely. Oh, that's cute. Alright, now we can make this. Thanks, I came up with that one. Yeah, that's cute. I like it. Oh, this one's multicolored. Green and blue boost. That's kind of cool. I need to rework this though because I've got a real odd combination. Try that, see, I'll make it a bit easier. Nice. Can we suss liquid for you? I mean, that's a mallet? Oh, jeez. Can we make these weapons yet? All 12 and 14, Oh, whoops, I want to rest a day. Let's not waste time. I'll do. Right, now where... Oh, where... is this pasture in particular it wants us to place this? you do dusk, we'll see how radically different Firis is from Ayesha. Well, in terms of the time limits, you mean? And how that game apparently is very strict. Oh, is it talking about this pasture? Oh, I see the glowing... I haven't got to the time of it, yeah. Alright, I'll spread it here, and... It's not working. Well, fuck. Oh, no, this is working. Hello. I did it. The cow came back, Leah. Really is a glutton, this cow. Well, that's one problem solved. Yeah, we should go report it right away. Alright, that's 2 down. The other one was the battle, but I think Dion went to do that, so we'll probably have to go save him. And then after that... Yeah, we're about to do some cow wrangling. Where? Oh, is he not... He's not out during the day, isn't he? That's what it's going to be. God dang it. During the night, sorry. Let's go loot around the general area for a sec then. Couldn't resist. Yeah, I get it, dude. You know, one of the cutest things of this game so far was when it first started raining. Like, she first experienced rain, and she's like, "Oh wow, it's cold. What is this?" And I was just like, "Oh my god, she really is sheltered." So I brought the cow back. Oh really? Wow, thank you so much. Your reward from me. Keep it. Oh boy, milk. Yeah, you really need it, Firis. You're tiny. She's so under tall, bless her heart. The fact that she's smaller than Sophie, I was like, Jesus Christ, Sophie already wasn't that tall. Right, all for Dion's tasks are done. Yeah, I wonder if Dion is done getting rid of the monster. Should we go back to check back at the Atelier? Yeah, he might be back already, let's do it. And I bet he isn't, and we're going to go have to save his ass. Oh wow, we got a lot of milk. Oh, he's back. Hey, Firis, how your tasks going? I'm finished. They were all a piece of cake. How about you, Dion? I managed to beat the monster somehow. Quite a struggle, though. Nice work. You know, I was thinking, you're pretty amazing, Dion. Oh, flattery. Yeah, just keep on flattering him, Firis. You might get that ticket. Amazing? Everyone in this village counts on you so much. Licensed alchemists are as cool as I thought. Oh no, I'm not all that really. I failed the exam so many times, and I just barely passed it in the end too. I'm asked out with all kinds of things, but I often take too long or make mistakes. Even so, if you can manage to solve that many issues, you're plenty amazing. Yeah, hearing you say that makes me happy. Alright, you want my letter of recommendation, yes? Since you helped me out earlier, I'll give you a simple assignment. What the fuck? I just helped you with all your shit. Give me the letter, you piece of... This bitch. This punk. I just did 2/3 of his work for him. Could have just thrown me a bone and gone, yeah, here you go, champ. On your way. Big trouble. There's something wrong with the windmill. What? That's strange. I just repaired it. Go right away. Sorry, you two. We'll talk later. It's gone again. What are you going to do this time, Firis? Let's go to the windmill again. There might be something else I can help with. I almost like almost like want to like get a watch out and have Firis start poking the watch. Like I ain't got all day. give me the letter. Well, she's too sweet-hearted. She'd never do that. Right, what's this time? Dion, how's it going with the windmill? Ah, Firis, so you decided to come too. About the windmill. We're having some trouble. It seems when I repaired it previously, I made the parts wrong. Because of that, it seems another part broke as well. Ugh, what should I do? Have a part 2? Well, that sounds pretty bad. Yeah, of course. I have to remake the parts. I have to gather materials for the broken parts too. Ugh, I brought this upon myself. It can't be helped. Dion, please, leave some to me again. I'll help you with anything I can. Thank you, you're a great help. Alright then, let's do this. You make a replacement part for the windmill. While you're doing that, I'll gather materials for the new broken section. Make a part of the windmill? Right, got it. Okay then, I'm counting on you. Alright, let's go back to our atelier first to have a look at what we've got. As he continues to exploit us for easy labour. Come to think of it, he didn't teach me how to make the part. How can you just ask me to forget something like that? Oh well, I'll have to think of something myself. Oh, is it going to be in here? Okay, no. I was going to say, is it going to be in here? Like, you have to find something and get inspired? Bonk a bunch of trees, gather some shoots. Fight spookies. Get some beehives. And defeat a bunch of puny. I haven't been doing that much fighting in this game. This game doesn't seem... say that Sophie wasn't that combat heavy, but this game doesn't seem as combat heavy as even Sophie was. Dion, dude, I never liked your music. Yeah, this guy's just exploiting us for easy labor. Is it in here already, or do I actually have to think of something first? Quest book. People in the village will know. Okay, so just ask around. I'm going to save though, it's been a bit. I want to get our first letter before I wrap the stream if I can help it. That's part of why I wasn't into Firis. What, the constant... or the lack of fighting. I don't mind it as a different spin of the formula. Because there really is a lack of fighting, mainly story content, just pure travel and dialogue. Does it still have, like... And this might sound like a dumb question, but I've got to ask anyway. Does it still have, like, you know, an actual final boss I need to worry about? Or is it when you turn in the thing and you're qualified, the game just ends? Or, like, I have to fight a major fight for, like, the final examination or some shit? Or is it literally just, you know, a story adventure? Yeah, okay. Still level lower. We need 8 points. I don't think anything here will give me enough, so I don't want to just waste time. It'd be nice if I was level 12. I want to get that spare backpack soon. Oh, I could make some new mining bomb. Oh. That would be cool. Terrifying, but cool. You know, and fight the hero. Any game that's like, fight the hero of the past, I'd go, ah, shit. Especially if you've played as them and know what they're capable of. It's like anytime in a Yakuza game they ask you to fight Kiryu, you're like, please don't. Please don't, I want life. I was gonna see if I could be cheeky about it, I don't think I can. Alright, terrifying but cool. Yeah, so I do love it when games do that, but at the same time, if you know what they're capable of, you do kind of like sweat. Like so hard when I had to fight wholesome boy Kiryu. No, yeah, especially like if you've been playing for a bunch of games and you're used to, oh, I don't know, that kicked in did not help. But you're used to, oh, I don't know, tiger drops, and then like you get into like a dragon, you get into 7, and in the final phase, if you approach him with any kind of like physical attack, you just go, and you're just whacked into the opposite side of the room. I'm like, oh no. Yeah. Oh yeah, I made myself level... Oh no, I'm still not level 12. I made that for not enough. Let's make some neutralizers red. Jesus Christ, why are these... Some of these are so big. I loved that OST though. It was literally the epitome of why do I hear boss music. It's like you're gonna see Nambo in the background just looking around himself like, what the fuck, what is that? barely won't fit. Is still my fave. Yeah, fair enough. But then to be fair, like, it's almost like an unwritten rule at this point. If it's an RGG game, the soundtrack's gonna be amazing. This soundtrack's gonna be one of the best soundtracks you've ever heard in your life. Nice, that was just enough. Alright, we can make a sword and we can make a backpack. Oh, we need some purples, preferably. Oh, well. Oh, jeez, I just realized some of the resources I'm working with are shite. Oh, okay, we've at least got that flip. I think it matters. Ruenheid Yakuza track top 5. I realized I had to separate out the karaoke tracks. I thought Yakuza would be all karaoke. Make it game by game. Honestly, if you're gonna do something like that, I'd say make it game by game. That'd be the only way I think to get on top of it. Especially because some games have changed, like, even their genre approach to the music. Alright, we've made a sword. Now, can you join the party? That's a pretty solid idea. Well, something like you listen to like Yakuza 2, and it's got some godly piano tracks in there. But then you listen to Lost Judgment, and it's like it's got a choir. Or the like 7, where it's got like a techno orchestra. You know, they jump genres so much. Trying to compare all of them under one umbrella, I think would be brutal. We need leather and cloth. Okay. Oh, we can make a better sword. I suppose it's... Do more, okay. Twin Dragons from 0. Wait, is it underrated? Is it underrated? Before I could say, a lot of people love that track. I know exactly what track you're talking about. I love it too. Because I especially love it because it was dynamic with the 3 phases as you go across the whole ship. Save again, just be safe. Now we're at 3 days. Let's go ask around. See if we can get this. Oh, okay, there's a specific person to talk to. Sending back on Matai. Yeah, but that's because it's just a really fun, charming song. But in terms of like when people are actually talking about the soundtrack and what they love about it, oh, we just found something on the desk. That works. A lot of people will talk about like the final boss themes in particular, or like barrel. Yeah, I already got the trophy for that as well. Or you know, maybe like a particular character theme. All the tracks by Kumatai isn't my top 10, and that's fair enough. If I had to pick a karaoke song that I really liked, Today is a Diamond would probably be right up there. Especially once you know the lyrics. It's a very well-crafted song that sounds really happy and really fucking isn't. Need Donna wood. there was a shop in town that sold Donnerwood. I mean, we could try whacking a tree down, but let's see if that shop has it. I think it was over here. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not the biggest fan of this game's map. I struggle to navigate and see where I need to be on the map more than I probably should. Like, it's not as intuitive as it probably should be. At least I'm finding. Maybe tell us that Ichiban's one again. Yeah, that's fair. That's like the full rock on, isn't it? Where do I? It's been a while since I played 7. Oh, I'm poor. Okay, one sec. Let me go get some resources. And maybe get something to sell, at least. Can't jump off this cliff. Of course not. I have to go... Of course I have to go all the way around. It's unforgettable to me. Yeah, and that's badass. Or like the other track a lot of people meme is Kuze's theme. Also, speaking of Kuze, oh jeez. The only way I finish my old trophy hunt in 7 like a dragon is with the save wizard. No, I suppose it's how much you're prepared to do the grind, but I think it's very doable. But so speaking of Kuze, did you see a very interesting tidbit the actor gave us of why he's now a trans ally? Like he spoke about it at the RGG summit. What helped transition him to being like a full force supporter of the transgender community, and it was like the funniest fucking thing I've ever heard when he was talking about it. What led to him being a supporter of transgendered people? I did not actually. You're in for it. Keep in mind this is Kuze's actor. You know good old Kuze, Yakuza 0. Kuze everywhere. Man, the myth, the legend. He became a trans ally. I kid you not. And this is what he told us on the RGG summit. Because he got the best head of his life from a trans girl. He got a blowjob from a trans girl and was like, this is the best BJ I've ever got in my life. And that was it. That's all it fucking took. And he's then a trans ally. I'm not fucking kidding. It's like, I get it, Kuze's actor, of course he gets ladies, but what the fuck? And he just said it on RGG's summit thing. I was just like, oh my god. The only game opposites in a margin, but yeah, that's him. I thought I heard that. Sorry, yeah, no, he said it on the fucking thing, and people have been memeing about it ever since. Like, he became an ally because he got good head. I was beside myself when I first heard that. I thought it was bullshit, and then I had to go to the RGG summit and hear it from the man himself. I was just like, oh my god, he actually said that. I mean, it's cool he's an ally. It's always great to have another person on the good side of life, but I was just like, of all the fucking ways. The work for that community actually is a political advisor in the early 2010s. Fair. Oh fuck, I just looted a bunch of stuff and instead of selling it, immediately came back here to put it in the box, didn't I? The whole point is I was going to sell some of that shit. I don't need all of these. I can probably sell them. You know what, never mind. Doesn't sell for enough. Doesn't sell well. No, it's not worth it. Let's just go grind more resources and try and sell shit then. And this time actually remember and not just run straight back into the den. I could go fight some enemies. Sports with the LGBTQ plus community folk. In my opinion, it's a key component of a world I want to build. Creation when he was alive. Yeah, and you have my full respect. As someone who's very involved with the community for other reasons, I haven't told everyone yet, but I have my own reasons. If you pay enough attention to my streams, I don't make any effort to hide it, but at the same time, I'm not in a position to suddenly be very public about it, because there are some people I know who aren't very LGBT and would be very problematic with me when they hear. So just for the sake of avoiding conflict right now, I'm keeping some stuff to myself. Oh, I didn't even spot the enemy there. I say that they don't watch this, so the odds of them watching this and being like, what? Is not happening, but still. Oh, jeez, I feel for you. Yeah, well, like... Oh, no, they're not gonna watch it. I came out as trans like a couple months back. Privately to my mother. There will be more occasionally. And one of the things I'm saving up for is an actual transitional surgery, because I've never felt right as a man, and I'm going to be a woman, one way or another. It'll be a long process, but it's one I'm prepared to do, because it allows me to be who I want to be. Oh, I didn't see that one coming. But yeah, that's the big one, and like I've spoken about my mum, and she's completely supportive of it. And there's a couple of colleagues at work that I've known for like so many years and trust with everything that they know. But there's like some extensions of the family that I know won't understand. And I know they'll be problematic about it. Nice foot, cheers, dude. Listen, I know they'll be problematic about it. Some of them, it will be more that they won't be an arse, they just won't understand. So it'll be a matter of trying to find a way to explain it and help them figure it out. But I also know there are a few others, like... on my stepdad's side of the family, my stepdad's probably the most understanding person of his side of the family. His parents, absolutely fucking not. No fucking way. They would cuss me out the room if I even joked about it. So it's just like, you know what I mean? Like, I have to be careful how I judge it. And that's not to say they aren't lovely people. They are. They're just extremely old-fashioned in their beliefs and systems, and they're, I guess, just too far gone in the day to want to change their mindset at all. So it's just, it's one of those things. It's just what it is. Where is this? Okay, this is just one big circle round. We'll go check the shop after this, and remember to check the shop and not just go back to my base. Yeah, but it's why even little things, like if I ever stream with face cam on, I always wear a shirt. Like, it's new, because it's like if I'm going to transition, I need to get into the habit now. Identity is a difficult concept to grasp, and spend their lives never discovering who they truly are. Yeah, I've been like this since I was 15, and keep in mind I'm 23 now. I've had a lot of years to kind of mull it over and come to the conclusions I wanted to find myself. And know who I want to be, and then even then spend a good couple of years on it, kind of reaffirming and discovering and speaking to people and sort of getting a feel to know if it's who I really want to be. And yeah, I know exactly who I want to be, and it's not who I currently am. Seems invaluable traits for me. Fair. But it's like when winter comes in, and if I do a face cam then it'll probably be more obvious when I'm in like a baggy white hoodie or a baggy pink hoodie. Then it'll be more obvious. It's like, okay, yeah, this is a very feminine bloke. And it's why I resonated with Bridget so much when she came out for Guilty Gear Strive. Because she's a transitioned character. Oh my god, I need to make money. So I think this will be enough to buy like one more. Not even that. Oh, okay, I need to... quests. I'm not going all the way back to the merchant. There's got to be other ways of making money quick. That's the merchant in the first area, like right by hometown. I'm not going all the way there. passionate, but no, it's cool, dude. I don't like it when people feel like they need to be sensitive when talking to me about it. I'd rather people be honest and be like, oh, is it kind of like this? Is it kind of like that? I don't want people to feel like they have to like tiptoe around me because of the topic. If that makes sense. Like the past and it's what resonates with me. Yeah, that's fair too. Because that was the thing. Like when I first saw my mum, like a lot of the time, like when she would talk about it and whatnot, like, oh, would you want to get this? Would you want to do that? She'd always be like very hesitant to talk about it because she was worried that she would somehow disrespect me or something. And I was like, fucking just talk about it, you know? It's not that abstract. I prefer accuracy. Yeah. Oh, my LP's getting low as well, so I will need to rest. I don't want this girl to fucking collapse, since that is a thing. Go back to the den. There might be somewhere we can just find more wood. I wonder if a pickaxe would sell well. Hang on. So I've already made one. I don't want to get low price. That's the exact opposite. No. That's... I don't know. That's the exact opposite of my problem. I don't want to do that. Make another lantern then. Maybe that. Way to go, and a lot of messes to clean up before being more of understanding with others. Yeah, in the end, what matters to me is what is the more interesting traits. Yeah, I probably pronounced that wrong, but yeah, intrinsic. Yes, I can read. People and hold some form of conversation with me, be filled with passion and love. My 3 rules in life. Yeah, fair, dude. Changing subject slightly. Is it possible to get shit back out of this container in a not as in like fusing, as in a matter of so I can sell it? So I'm not using this wind staff, this old one, so I might as well sell it. I don't think so. What about this new thing, the new lantern? Will that sell for vaguely decent? What? Okay, fine. Sell from a tab? Let me get. I mean, first, I didn't even let this girl rest. It's like she gets back like half knackered at midnight and then goes back out at 1 AM. Like, I need to let this poor girl rest. There we go. Having a full 8 hours sleep. Bathroom, security code lightly. Come with me. Aww. There's discard, that's not what I need. Been a long time. Yeah, I know you're not the biggest fan of this one compared to the other Mysterious trilogy, so I'm not expecting you to know it off by hand. Because I'd sell the ingot if I could. Ooh, a bow. Ooh, a new bomb. Use 12 bombs. And do 37 battles. Get some plant oil. Even though I prefer untouched in months, and that's fair enough. There's so much shit coming out and so many different things happening, sometimes you don't get the chance. And yeah, life is always the challenge. And not, I'm always hunting new games. Yeah, that's fair. He's only selling Logi. Sell 2 Logi, sorry. And Logi's... I have no idea when he's going to show up. Hey, Fierce level 9. The fans in Reddit to be believed. Yeah. Something over here. You know, it's a good thing the game gives you a full in-game year, because I'm going to be wasting half of it just waddling around at this rate. But from what I've been told, if you know exactly where you're going, exactly what you're doing, you can finish this game in an insane amount of time. Like, you can do it stupidly quick. Is your best bet. Okay, no worries. Oh, this would be to continue onwards out of the village, right? For when we're done here. Because if I go... I didn't mean to do that. Fucking... God damn it. I imagine we're going to go east over here. Furious with about 60 days to spare. Monsters on fighting monsters on higher levels. Yeah. Let's go see what I can sell first. That's closer than I thought it would be for how the pattern of this game is. Yeah. Actually, so I might need them for crafting. Enough. Alright, let's go fighting. Let's see if we can get some pocket change out of nearby monsters. If you don't know where you're going and what you're doing, it's still real generous. I mean, it seems pretty, like... linear. For the most part. Like, you just, we do here, we go to the next village, do their conundrum, go to the next village, do their conundrum, wrap. So as long as I keep moving and don't detour too much, we should be fine. troubles. Yeah, yeah. Oh, final Arkham post game. Yeah, because a lot of these Atelier games, I haven't done too much post-game with Sophie off stream. I've done a bit. I just ended up getting busy with other stuff. But even in that, I'm like, oh god, yeah, the game kind of opens. It just kind of opens its door in a completely different way the moment you're in post-game. Okay, let's head back to that shop and see what we can sell what we can. Because even if they all only sell for like a penny each, I think we'll just have enough to get that last wood. Why do these sell so well? I'm not complaining, but why do they sell so well? I don't even need to sell half the shit I got. Nice. Alright, we can make what we need. Oh, it's a plot item. It doesn't matter what quality it is. Alright, the windmill part's finished. I wonder if Dion has finished gathering his materials already. Oh no, for the time being, how about we check it at the Atelier? I'm gonna save first, after all that conundrum. And to be fair, you said you only had 60 days left in the original. I'm also wearing a costume that slows down the rate time goes down, so I'm curious what I'll end up with, you know? Brain. Because the reason why I'm wearing it, it's not because I'm doubtful I can't do it in time, it's because I genuinely can't, it's like my kryptonite, I can't stand time limits in video games. It put me off Majora's Mask, it put me off 13.3. And so wearing this allows me to not have to think about it anywhere near as much. You know, it's like comfort of mind for me. And that's like the biggest hurdle it's going to be when I eventually try to dusk games. Well, I mean, hopefully by that point, even if it's different, I'll have enough experience with like the general idea of like, you know, Atelier games that I should be fine. Activated the mechanics rather quickly. Yeah. Making my part too. Thank you, I really mean it. Alright then, let's go fixing that windmill. Sorry to trouble you. Could you come to the windmill? You give me the part there. See ya. To be honest, it's something I'm actually kind of half looking forward to, is that once we're on the other side of Firis, I heavily doubt Riser 3 suddenly gonna have a time limit on it, so we won't have a time limit in another Atelier game until I try the Dusk games, you know? Since, you know, Lyde and Sewell don't, and Sophie 2 I can almost guarantee won't, because it's like the most recent game they've made, and they seem to have very much steered away from that. The next time I have to put up with a time limit is when I eventually go back to Knights of Azure 2. Keyword eventually, because I'm still not sure when that'll be, just hopefully before Christmas. Thank you for making the part. But really, this is very well made. It might be better than the one I made. Anyway, I'll fix the rim right away. Just wait a bit. Go to time limits, a vital aspect of Atelier. Yeah, but I'll completely understand Gus moving away from them, because it's the biggest deterrent as well. There are a lot of people who will be up for a game like Atelier, but I can guarantee you what stops them was finding out they have time limits. And as I've said it before, when I was a kid, I wish I could remember what one it was, but it was one on the PS2. I hated it. I genuinely really didn't enjoy it at all, and it put me off Gus games entirely. Admittedly, I was an ignorant kid, but it doesn't change the fact it made an impact. And the time limit was a big part of it. Like, some people can work with it and they like the extra stress and they see it as just part of the formula and whatnot. But I completely also get why they don't. And I think the fact that a lot of people count Firis as the weakest one of the Mysterious Trilogy is kind of telling that the time limit didn't need to be there. Because the time limit almost, not restricts completely, but definitely limits what they could probably have done. Like, they could have made Firis' journey a lot more expanded and a lot more crazy if it wasn't for the fact they had to be conscious of how much time the player has allowed to them. The format, they need to rework it somewhere in between Firis and Aisha. Yeah, I think I'd never say never. I think they could make it work. Personally, I think if they wanted to make it work, do what I thought this game was going to do at first, or what Atelier Sophie, no, Knights of Azure 2 does, where it's per chapter. Sort of like, actually, to give a more contemporary example, Persona 3, 4, and 5. Where all of them, you go through the course of a year, and then when you hit certain dates, plot events happen, and you have a set number of days to get through it, or you fail. So then that time limit's still there, but it's not so demanding as beat the whole fucking game under this time span, because the punishment of failure is doing the whole game again. You know? Whilst the punishment for failure for just failing a chapter is just that chapter. You like animators in crunch time, it's brutal and heinous, but the output is more meaningful than the input. That's how I'd encapsulate the joy of being in the pressure cooker. Yeah, I get that. I still think like I'm just being more imaginative. But no, that's not the wrong way of putting it. More theory crafting. If they ever did go back to it, I think that would be their better approach, to make it on a chapter by chapter basis. Because as I said, that's what I thought they were going to do with this, when you have to do the prologue within a month. And then I was like, afterwards, it's like, no, you just have 360 days, beat the game. It's like, oh, okay. I troubled. It's perfect. Sorry, it's because I'm incompetent. I troubled you so much. Yeah, you're right, Dion. You know what you could do to make yourself a little more competent? Give me sign your goddamn name. A weakness of Firis' time limit is that it feels tacked on or performative. No one agreed, but I suggest encouraging working with saves. Yeah, obviously. But you know what I mean? Like, for the average player, that's the biggest concern. That's the thing sitting in the back of their head of, oh, fuck. Because I will be, yeah. I haven't yet, because we're still early on. But if we get, like, 150 days, or maybe even 200 days left, I will start, like, juggling several saves. So if we get real screwed, we still got things further back that we can go back to save my ass. I doubt we'll need them. Everyone I've spoke to, I mean, even you included, have told me Firis is not hard at all to beat the time limit. But it's just to be on the safe side, to have things a bit further back then, kind of thing. But whilst we're starting, so we're getting our feet wet, I'm just rotating, I'm just only using one save, because it's just quicker. Incompetent? No way! Yes, wait, with this too, if it wasn't for your help, I'm not sure what would have happened. Wow, yeah, it's a great thing we really helped you and showed off our alchemist skills. Fucking approve us, give us the tickets. However, even someone like me was able to pass the exam. Speaking of exams! You don't have to worry, Firis is way too generous with his time, but yeah, better safe than sorry. Failed so many times, but I refused to give up. I studied desperately and somehow managed it. Unlike me, you have natural talent, Firis. As long as you don't give up, you can definitely pass the exam. Hey! We got our papers. And it's like, oh, thanks, Dion, you're so great. Thanks for the paper. The very moment it leaves his hand. Okay, bye, bitch. And just fucking leave. So we need to go get our next one. It's like our friendship was entirely contemporary. Is this a letter of recommendation for the license exam for helping me out so much? He's hoping for your future. Wow! Thank you so much. That was very triumphant. I'll try to do better at alchemy too, since I'll keep needing help from you this time. Someday I'll become an alchemist who can solve problems on my own, whatever they may be. Well, yeah, you say that. I think you just need a sidekick or an assistant, Dion. My experience in the Atelier games is, although Sophie was extremely capable, she needed a nudge from Plachta to get anywhere. You know, like she needed that nudge first. I think that's what you need. You just need someone to give you that nudge. Yeah, let's both do our best, Dion. Hey, trophy unlocked. Obtained a letter of recommendation. We're quite the first letter. Let's keep this pace going. And, okay, we started on... move to an area to pay for an assistant. We started on 60 days, so it took us a little over a month of our 12 months to get here. Which I think would make a perfect wrap-up point for this stream. Don't you? We got our first letter. I will be streaming more of this tomorrow. As I said, on my schedule, it's tomorrow as well, and then on Thursday I'm doing a bit more Soul Hackers, since I've been neglecting that game real bad, and I've kind of been itching to get back to it. I am going to be leaning on this game more than Soul Hackers, though. Not even as an enjoyment thing. As much, like I say, this game is easily less grindy than Soul Hackers, so that alone makes it easier to just kind of be like, yeah, sure, I'll hop in. But even ignoring that, I just kind of want to... I just want to keep playing this, you know? There's no room to make enough of anything. Let's make some honey. We got to level 12 of our alchemy, which is huge because we started at level 2 in this stream. Like level 2 or 3. Let's rest up the full, then I'll save, and then I'll wrap a couple of streams for you to... Yeah, that's fine, dude. Dude, the lengths you stream, I wish I could stream, but I just get too tired. It's why I so rarely do like 8 hours or so streams. I wish I could stream that length. Because then the odd time I do the 8 hours, I get like 6 hours in and I'm spent. And it's usually just because I know I'm nearly done or need to just wrap up one objective or whatnot, and it just ends up going for 8 hours. No, I don't get how you do it, like you do them. Like, I've seen back, like, I looked back on some of your streams just when I was like scrolling through your channel out of curiosity, and I saw like 1 or 2 of them like 11 hours, and I was like, what the fuck? Anyway, I'm gonna wrap it here. No idea how I do it, to be honest. I'm conditioned to it at this point. Yeah, I mean, it's the same with anything. You get used to it. It's like why Maximilian dude can do like 6 fucking streams a week and they're all like 9 hours long. You just get used to it. And I will eventually as well. It's just, I need to do so. But I digress. As always, thank you so much for watching. We went for just over 3 hours, so I think we still kept it a reasonable length. You know, like, just kept it kind of manageable. Like, my ideal would be between, like, 3 to 5 hours. But I think 3 hours, and we just did a major objective. It's a good stopping point for now. When we come back tomorrow, so I know you won't be here, but this is more just for general audience, we will... Seeing what else we can do around the village, because I kind of, like, corridored into only trying to focus on the letter. So I want to do exploring a bit around the village, see if there's smaller quests I can do, and ultimately rack in some money. But then we'll be pursuing our journey east to try and get to the next village or town or whatever that might have another alchemist. But until then, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.